Sorry, my camera moved, so I forget where you guys are. We are back, and we are here to do some writing and whatnot. We're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves first. So let's go ahead and start with like the people who are not on at my house. So we'll start with Tamara.
Hello, my name is Tamara Woods. I'm a cozy mystery author and I write some spicy stuff on the side. And today I am finishing up my edits for Bailed Out so that I can send it to my editor right after this stream is done. It's going.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome.
Awesome. And I am Dana Golan. I write erotica under my pen name Ava Fox, and I'm gonna write some more adult Christmas smut. Oh, that's gonna be my new hashtag, Christmas smut.
Good call. All right. CJ.
Hello, my name is CJ Bloyer, and I am, as you can see, live in person with Sarah. It's very exciting.
It is.
I'm a writer of things, and my links are down below in my link tree.
Awesome. And I'm Sarah Schreiber. This is my channel. CJ's not usually here, so if you're confused, don't be. She's not usually here. She's here now, though. Surprise.
I know, like we were prepared for CJ to be there in real life, and it's still like, why aren't you in your house?
Isn't it weird?
This is so weird.
And then we tried to do immersive view earlier, and it was like only one of our faces it would select. So like I'd move, and it would show CJ, and then I'd put my face back, and it would show me again.
It was a good time.
It was dopey. So, yeah. So I'm going to run through the chat real quick, and we're going to try to do some actual focus tonight, because I haven't done anything useful in a while. So, all right. So Kara was here first. Hello, hello. Kara was the queen of the stream with firsties. Senseriousness was here right after. And then CJ, and then Ginny is here. I'm not saying it. You just bring it. You want to fight?
Here,
we would
though.
fist fight.
It's very exciting.
No.
Like, it's a special day.
No, I said it yesterday at Thanksgiving. And then Jacob is here.
Hello, Jacob.
And I think that's everybody. If I missed you, it's not on purpose.
Long time no see, Jacob.
Yeah, I know. We haven't seen him in like...
Half an hour? 20 minutes?
40 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
It's
been a while.
I really loved his outfit yesterday.
Right?
Yeah, let me see if I... Where's my
Thanksgiving? His Thanksgiving outfit was the best.
phone? I don't know where I stuck my phone. Otherwise, I would show you.
Ruh-roh.
Maybe it's in my coat, which is currently being nursed. Sweetie Pumpkin.
She's like,
Why are you doing this?
her life is one big tragedy.
Oh. Nope. Nope, no idea what I did with my phone. Well, that's great.
I can call it on the first sprint.
Well, the problem there is that the ringer is like 99% chance it's not on.
Oh, well.
Okay, we need to sprint because I just ran my foot over with my chair.
Oh,
So let's do a 15-minute sprint.
okay. What a mess.
It really hurt. It really, really hurt.
I'm like, what happened?
I have a rolly chair, and
Uh-huh.
it rolled. Sometimes it like rolls, and it has like a place where it'll push past, and it got my foot.
Ouch.
Yeah,
No bueno.
yeah, I'm okay. I'm on the live. All right, let's do a sprint though, because I don't know where my phone is, and I'll see if I can find Jacob's outfit for you guys so you can see it. So, all right, we're gonna do that, and we'll do it in 3, 2, 1, go. God damn it! What did I do with my fucking phone? I bet it's in the car. Oh no no no. say hi to Tamara and Dana. When you're real glad CJ didn't have her headphones on, because she would have been upset. That shit was loud.
Super loud?
Super loud. Let me see. Can you guys hear me? Everybody can hear me?
I can hear you.
See, it's still really loud.
What was really loud?
The timer sound.
Oh.
Okay. So how did everybody do? I just kind of got my stuff ready to go, and I also prepared an image for our viewers' pleasure. This was the King Red Spy Red X at Thanksgiving yesterday. So that's... We should still be audio and everything. He's just over top of us, but... And Dana is labeled as CJ because I didn't move things because CJ usually has her own window. But yeah, so that's his lovely getup. There we go. I was like, my time is like way off. The lag on YouTube is so much longer than the lag on Twitch. So when I'm back on YouTube, I'm always like, but what?
Yeah.
Is it gonna happen?
Is this gonna be a thing?
So yeah, that was the King Red Spy Red X yesterday at Thanksgiving.
It was highly entertaining.
Yes.
We had ourselves a good time.
Yeah, not everybody comes to Thanksgiving in costume.
No.
No,
Which is a shame.
Yeah.
I feel like that could be a great dress-up day.
Right?
Although I also enjoy wearing, like,
Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
turkey-eaten pants.
Yeah, that's true. Turkey-eaten pants. Although I don't eat turkey, but that doesn't matter.
No.
Venom will kill that King Red Spy Red X. The King Red Spy Red X's name is Jacob. There you go.
It's true.
Sense Seriousness is supposed to be just editing, but is now being fussy with their book. That sounds right.
I feel that.
Caro is editing a chapter for Stuff and Things, but there's no stuffing in things yet.
Yikes.
Fair enough.
Also feels, yes. I got 426. I also moved to the couch because my legs are short and they don't... My knees do not create a 90-degree angle in this chair. So everything was sliding off.
I am in a holding pattern on my writing project, so I have Gryffindor. That's fine. Everything's fine.
That's a big stack of papers.
I rewarded myself by letting my notebook be it's graph paper. See.
Which is super fun because
Yeah,
you can
that's
doodle
my
in the
reward.
margins and make bullets and
Is that I get to write on graph paper.
draw Celtic knots.
I'm unlikely to do that.
That's a shame.
I'm more
for you.
likely to draw eyeballs. That's pretty much what I draw.
That's fair.
Just
Eyeballs can be interesting though. Like you can say a lot by just drawing eyeballs. You don't even need like lips and a cheeks and any of that kind of stuff. Just your eyeballs.
Yeah.
The windows to the soul.
That's
Word.
right.
And the butt.
Which
Hello, Morgan. Thank you for coming.
I was just thinking, well, so that's why when I wear my mask, people get out of my way because I must just be like,
I'm gonna move the timer because Morgan's on her way in too. So if anyone's wondering why I've moved the timer so many times, it's because I'm an idiot. And you're welcome.
That can't be right.
No, it is right. It is. I checked it out. I had a test run.
I had a test.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know how to read the results, so it doesn't
No,
matter.
the doctor said, it looks like you're an idiot. So, there we go.
I don't think that the doctor meant that.
I'm pretty sure that's what was meant. Yeah.
Hmm.
Pretty sure.
I'm going to disagree here.
Boom, Mike foul. Boom, Mike foul.
Do you think that that was like your official diagnosis?
It might have been like moron, half-wit. One of those might have been it. That was your phone, because my phone doesn't. My phone's in the car, so
Your
y'all
phone
can't
doesn't
hear that.
exist right now.
Yeah, no, it's out there.
Not in this
Non-existent
reality.
in the car. It's probably like, I'm code.
It's probably loving it.
Thank you, MM Ward. My friend Amanda made it. If you want to see her stuff, she's over at Hooked Up by Amanda.
There you go. There you go. Where's her? Hold on, let's see if I can find her.
How did you know that your phone is in the car?
Because it's nowhere else.
No, because I looked it up. I looked
You
up on the
looked up your phone?
GPS, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I have a
I do
GPS
not.
link to
Pay
it, so I
attention.
just pop in and look at where it's pinging. And it pings all the way back at the back end of my property, and I'm at the front end of my property. So I can tell that it's like way far. And then also when I looked at it, it's at the network that's at the back of my house.
Oh,
That's the first
okay.
time.
Is this
Look
it?
at her, Nancy Drew, and that shit.
I know.
Here we go. I will pop a link to Amanda's website. That is,
It's Facebook page, but
yeah.
that's where she does
But,
most of her business.
We do.
What did-
She's done a lot of the stuff like that we've had around. Like if you've ever seen, I have a Pokemon Team Mystic sticker. She made that. She made a bunch of different.
Oh, she made our car decals with the.
Yeah, the Ruth Bader Ginsburg collar decals, but don't ask her to do that because she ain't gonna do that.
She absolutely refuses. She made it too, and she said never again.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
She
It's
said
a
it was
bad
the
time,
worst
huh?
thing she's ever made.
Yeah, she had to pop out all these little holes for the collar.
Because
the
it's a lace.
knitting
It's
on
her
it.
lace collar.
Yeah.
So like
The
all the
descent
little
collar.
holes had to be poked out before she could run it through the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, shit listed. But I have a really bad habit of doing that. Whether I mean to do it or not, if I ask you to make something, it's going to get too big. It's just gonna happen.
2 words. Dragon scale gloves.
Well, there's also the Death Star.
The Death Star. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Death Star.
Yeah, it's 'cause
That
it's in
wasn't
that
so
color.
much your fault though.
I was involved. That's all that
You were,
matters.
and there was an influence.
Oh, that's Morgan. I was like, who is this? Sometimes Jacob does just be showing up. We don't always invite people, but they still show up. That was about Jacob, not you, Morgan.
I was like, that was very awkward moment.
No, that was
Good
about
timing,
Jacob.
good timing.
You can watch the stream. You can go see that that's who I was talking about.
I just figured out it's the same link.
Yes. Jacob
I'm
figured
very
that out a
clever.
long time ago.
Very fast.
Yeah, I forgot to link it. I thought I had hit it and I hadn't, and I'm dumb. But yeah, it's the same one. That's how Jacob gets me. It sneaks into my things. I'll look and I'll be like, who is... Oh, damn it. I was not expecting that. Surprise visitor. All right.
Kitty
Carol,
face. For like 2 seconds.
what was it? Oh, he poked up. Carol had
Kitty
a
is
lovely
not
day at
allowed to
home.
stay here anymore.
I played a farm game where I
Uh-oh.
tried to keep all my farm animals named after folks on the street.
Because when I move him to type, he attacks my freaking face.
Yeah.
So he's just not allowed to lay there anymore because he gets hostile when I move him.
Yeah. Carol,
Wow.
what farm game do you play?
Right there.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
no.
On my nose.
Shithead.
What an asshole.
So yeah, Catechist not allowed to lay down on my keyboard anymore. He can lay next to it.
Right.
He can
Right.
walk by it. He cannot lay here.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, not scratching up my face, bro.
Jeez, Catechist.
He's a bad man.
He
He's a
neutered.
very bad man. Yes, Stardew Valley, Caro.
I love Stardew.
I mean, he's peed on nothing except his litter box. He's not marking anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, no,
He's just-
no,
he's
that's not
just
why I
young
asked.
and
I just,
wild.
like, Shira, before
So,
she got
yeah,
spayed,
Catechist
she was just
not
a-
allowed to lay down on my keyboard.
Oh.
Sorry. Whoop. Lay next.
Ah, you're funny. It's funny. It's okay. It's funny. Good Lord.
So if you're watching, slam that like button.
Right?
What were you saying about Shira, Dana?
Oh, I was just saying that she was a real terrorist about being clawing and everything, and then once she got spayed, she chilled out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some cats are just wilder longer. They just are.
Catechus is fine and doesn't like get like that unless I move him 5 times off the same spot.
Yeah.
And then he's like, what are you doing? I
He
always lay
escalates.
there.
Right.
Boop. And my desk is a little high, so my face is right in his face, and so it's right there.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bastards.
I was sort of farming on Sims today, actually, but I did not have animals because I like to have foxes, and I don't want to mess with the foxes and keeping them away from my chickens, so I just have foxes on my land. And I grew big crops. I have 4 crop plots, and I did this mostly because I wanted to be able to tell Dana I did it. This was for Dana. I grew 2. They're like huge crops, like giant crops.
Yeah.
I did 2 of mushrooms and 2 of aubergines. I just did dick crops.
Woo! You have to send me a picture of your dick crop.
I will send you pictures of my dick crops.
Yeah, and that is so perfect. That's so perfect. I still got to touch base with Sky about my fruit tree. My gosh, I can't remember what it is. See, I need to touch base with her so she can remind me.
If nothing else, we can go back to the video.
Yeah.
Luckily, nothing we do is offline.
I know, right?
It's all recorded for posterity.
Yeah, every really good and really bad idea we have just out here for you all to see.
That's
You're
right.
welcome.
That's right.
Those who come after
Oh,
you, too.
because the avocados were hanging testicle fruit.
Testicle tree fruit.
Yes,
You should-
testicle tree fruit.
You should send her a message now.
Yes.
You should just send her a message that says testicle tree fruit. Because I guarantee Sky will look at that and go, oh, yeah, that's right. I guarantee it'll click for her.
Oh, all right.
Oh, let's see.
I
Okay.
think that'll be-
Here I go.
It'll be a fun experiment. I think it'll work, though. I think she'll
Here I go.
immediately know what you mean.
So ridiculous. How have you been, Morgan?
I've other than this one little hiccup with the cat, I've been great. He's a snuggle bug the rest of the time when I'm not at my computer.
Right.
And I ate way too much yesterday as expected, and I've been keeping up with NaNoWriMo, although I think the scene I started writing yesterday needs to happen earlier in the story, so it might need some finagling, but I'm keeping up, and I managed to steal enough words from last year's version that it's going to end up right around 80,000 words, which for an adult sci-fi fantasy is like the lower end of the limit, so it'll be full length.
Well, then.
Nice.
So
Nice.
pretty pleased.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Science fiction and fantasy, because of the world building that adds more words, it's usually 80 to 120.
So much world building.
But that's my favorite part.
I normally really like it too, but I got burnt out. Well, I don't think it was just that, but like I finished the first draft of my fantasy book. The first fantasy, it's a series, in April or May, beginning of May. I finished
Okay.
it. And then like I went to start working on book 2, and I was working on it, but I got overwhelmed. To be fair, we also bought a house and moved. So like
Yeah. You had a little going on right then.
Yeah.
But if you're doing a sequel, I found that there's less world building, although you do have to figure out ways to tell new readers what the world building is without making people who just finished book 1 be like, oh my God, enough already, we get the point.
Yeah.
and I'd love to say that that's the case here, but book 2 and 3 just expand on the world building. So the basic stuff doesn't necessarily have to be there, but they go to a whole different country.
Right.
So like, new people, new culture, new ways of doing things, and now I have to figure out how they all make sense.
Right.
Yeah. I've definitely noticed my octopus people chapters go slower because every time they grin or smile or blush, how do octopi actually do that in my world?
Right.
Right. Hello, Michaela Lovett. Welcome. I believe
She
MM Ward may have come in since I last said hello to people. I'm sorry, MM, if I skipped you. That was not on purpose. I'm trying to catch people.
I have to. So she asked if I was ready for testicle tree fruit merch, and I said yes.
I told you she'd know. I told you she'd
Damn,
know
she
right
is
away.
good.
I know. I felt that she would remember that. So, all right, we should do another 15. We have definitely been dicking around longer than we should have been. And we talked a lot about penile-shaped fruit, so literally dicking around.
I blame Catechus. Just saying.
Oh, what?
I said I blame Catechus.
Oh, it could be his fault. I mean, he
For
can't
being a
defend
dick?
himself.
Whatever happens next is Dreamer's fault, though.
Yeah, Dreamer's a butthole.
And she's approaching.
Uh-oh, she heard you say her name. Look what you did, CJ. It's all your damn fault.
No,
All
she
right.
was coming this way when I said that.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. I'll actually mute this time, you guys. I'm sorry about that last time.
That's fine.
That is time. Let me turn that down a little more. I did adjust it a little bit so it wasn't quite as loud, but still not entirely fixed, but hopefully that helps some too. How did everyone do?
Math.
I didn't get much done here, but I started. And I had to go back because I had started it, and I haven't looked at it in a little bit because I got sidetracked.
I went through all the spelling issues, the dialect issues, and half of the grammar issues.
Awesome.
So
Nice. I got 541.
2:30, and I moved the part of the scene that needed to move back. So
Awesome.
Damon, you're muted if you're about to say words.
Ha! She can sense you wanting to speak.
Maybe she's not wanting to speak. Well, I got a delivery.
woo.
I got delivery of chippies
Chippies!
and Miller Lite, which and
It does the
the
thing.
star of the show,
Yes!
the chillable red, coming to a cup near me.
Bless you, Travis. He said, achoo.
I deserve this.
That's right.
Yes, you do.
Working my ass off. Not physically, but, mentally. Oh, no. Honey, will you open this? The last time I was having trouble opening it, I ended up puncturing the bag.
Oops.
Emma Moore got 461. Caro finished a chapter of The Thing That Shall Not Be Named, and I'm rereading it before sending it to an alpha to read. Sense Seriousness proudly didn't rewrite their entire first 3 chapters. And Michaela Lovick got 290 words, got stuck trying to remember the word palanquin. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna ask the Oracle.
Don't throw it at me.
In India and the East, a covered is that litter?
Yeah.
For one passenger. Oh, consisting of a large box carried on 2 horizontal poles by 4 or 6 bearers. I didn't know what that was called.
I may have, but I forgot.
Yeah, I don't think I ever knew what that was called. Well then.
All right.
Hey,
we learned.
I'm sorry that I'm being totally the rudest person on the planet, but mini monster.
That's fine.
No judgment here.
Oh no,
Hi.
we're on a live listen. But everyone says hello.
Hi.
She said hi. I have a funny story I'm allowed to tell you when we're not live.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent.
Look it on the Steam. I don't even have Steam open, Jacob. Dreamer, I love you, but I cannot right now. I have to try to go find Steam because I got Jacob messaging me over there.
Is this your mouse? Is this your mouse?
No, I do not want my mouse, Mummy.
It was not his mouse. Apparently, there's a different mouse that's his.
Fair enough.
Oh, Jacob sent me Godzilla and Monkey versus Three-Headed Shark and Imposter.
Come on.
That he drew. Let me see if I can grab that for you guys so you can see it, because I'm sure that was the intended purpose here.
Okay. Sky and I have just decided that we're doing the next 10K day on December 14th.
That's a Tuesday, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, good luck with that. 14th is very booked for me. I'm going to do nothing that day.
That's the day before my deadline.
What
That's
is
the
the
day
14th
my
for
mom's
you?
going in for surgery.
Oh.
Oh, fun.
Shit.
It's okay. It's necessary but not urgent. Otherwise, it would have been scheduled back in August when we first knew it needed to happen. So, but I'm not doing anything that day.
All
I
right.
believe you.
We will be somewhat covered by the image, but they can still hear us, although now I moved windows. There we go. So there is
Such
the King Red Spy Red X as the imposter for all of you who were very worried about the picture he sent me, which he wanted you guys to see. So you have now seen it. I have done the thing I was supposed to do.
Huzzah!
There
That's
you
pretty
have it.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, he's a pretty interesting artist there, that kid. So, yeah. Oh, on Tuesday. I was reading Morgan's chat. That's
Oh.
why I was like, what? And then I realized what you were talking about that you would swing by for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all good.
Hi.
Oh, dreamers, high maintenance.
She needs all
So
the
is
attention
CJ's fucking phone
right now.
CJ's phone is.
He
all
wants
up
to
in
make
my
sure
shit.
we have a great view of his butt.
Yes, she does.
That's kind of cat for. Hi, we're friends. Look at
Look
my
at my
butt.
butt. I have at home. I have cat butt coasters,
Yeah.
like drink coasters that a friend of mine made for me.
That's awesome.
They're amazing.
All right. We should do another sprint.
I would be a
Try to get some work in here. And then, yeah. So we'll do another 15. And hopefully Dreamer will follow CJ. In 3, 2, 1, go! She's very furry. Alright. That is time. How did everybody do? I got like a page. But this is really my first go round, so it's slow.
Still doing the same stuff.
Word.
Still talking to Mini Monster.
You're
Productivity.
silly. Hey, we do what we
I
gotta
just
do.
got my math done and I got 368 new words.
Awesome.
So about 500 for the day so far.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
Oh, never mind.
I don't know what's going on over here. Let's see. MM Ward said had 419. Michaela Lovett had 490. And Macienda and I were talking in the chat. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sad. I'm just old. I'm just always old. It just keeps happening. That's
Okay,
really
I
the long
missed
and short of
something.
it. Oh, I had said in chat that I was tired from existing.
Oh,
That-
okay.
Every day you get older and you don't have a choice, and that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, you just do. You don't
Yeah.
get to opt out. I did not agree to this licensing agreement.
When I wrote up the notes for a panel about using unsafe spaces to propel your characters forward, one of the panelists said, old age is a very scary place. Your
Yeah.
body is failing, your future is closing in, and a lot of times there's very little you can do about it. And I thought that was profound and very depressing.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So
I'm like embracing this getting older thing. Like, I can have sex and I don't have to worry about a child support payment. Okay. Whenever I want. That is great. All right. So I'm all for it. Now, the moment my teeth start falling out and my back is all, oh shit, it's cold. We can't function. Oh, wait, I'm already there. But no. Seriously, I am like so embracing this like getting older because now I'm wiser. I don't make, as many stupid choices.
As many. That's nice. I wish I could say the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a problem I had anyway, so there you go. But I don't know. I feel old all the time. I just feel like I'm tired all the time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stretch and like pop every joint in my body now.
Right?
Good call.
Caro sent a chapter to the alpha reader after giving it a quick final edit. Godzilla came in and retracted his message. I'm sure he's got something else to say. MM Ward is now at the place where they can start typing 5 pages they hand wrote while waiting for their mammogram today. Hooray!
Well, that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Godzilla. How are you tonight? So yeah.
Guy wanted me to let you know that you would be proud of her because she has put Twin Peaks on her list, and she's planning on starting to watch it this weekend.
Oh,
Ooh.
that is exciting. I am
And I was
very
like,
happy.
whoop, whoop.
Yeah, tell her she can even just message. She can message me things like, "What did the log lady mean just then?" And I can probably guess what she's referring to. So tell her to feel free. I am an open receptacle for Twin Peaks discussion
That is true and facts. I
at
will
all
let her know.
times.
And she encourages it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been known to do that.
But also
I
be
like-
aware that you may get text messages at 1 a.m. saying, hey, this thing that occurs in season 2, I've been watching The Return, and there's this thing in The Return that happens, and here's something that will completely blow your mind, and now you can't sleep.
And usually I don't even think that it's actually related, and I'm just trolling.
So does your mind ever get blown?
Mine? Yes, frequently.
Yeah, usually I'm just engaging in general fuckery.
Does it
though.
inspire you for plotting your own works and making things tie together and finding loose threads that you can do random shit with like 5 books later?
I'd like to say yes, but no, mostly it just makes me go,
I was gonna say,
"Hmm."
I don't think that's what David Lynch is. I don't think that's where it's leading you.
Ever.
Mm-mm.
It's mostly just going to,
Yeah, like
what?
it's like, oh, I see. I should put tiny people in a little box.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, that lady is a knob.
I just like the fact that when Sarah makes references now, I kind of get them.
You're slowly getting more and more of them.
That's right.
It's funny because I think a lot of people don't realize what percentage of what I say and do is directly related to Twin Peaks, and then they make it through it and they're like, bitch, do you talk about anything else? And I'm like, not really.
No.
I just assume it's Twin Peaks if I don't know what's happening, or even when I do, I still assume it's Twin Peaks related. I mean,
Yeah, that's fair.
You're probably not wrong.
Oh, Lord. Apparently I have to show you a new King Red Spy Red X picture. This is the last one for tonight, though, okay, Jacob?
Nice.
I gotta get it over here. Oh, I have to resize it. Hold on, because this one has more. All right, there's the new King Red Spy Red X picture. He is quite the specimen. So there y'all go.
I've gotta let my YouTube catch up.
Yeah, it will eventually. I'm gonna need CJ's phone to shut the hell up.
It says you're slacking off. Hit that start button.
Well, fuck your
dun,
phone.
dun, dun. Oh, now I see it.
Ooh, I like that picture. His Among
Yeah.
Us guy's got a battle axe. He's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yep, that's the imposter.
My shoulder hurts just looking at the size of the battle axe. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Yeah. let's see.
Oh, I totally missed what you said. I'm sorry. I was reading a comment.
I am guessing, Caro, that you are meaning Deep Space Nine and not Deep Sleep Nine, or is Deep Sleep Nine a thing I am unaware of?
I think she's saying that Deep Space Nine is boring.
I started a rewatch of it, and I'm like, I haven't watched in like months.
It's
so-
better than the original series. But so is like appendicitis. So I mean, there we go. I love Star Trek. I'm not trying to be mean, but like I hate the original series. I really do.
It was, I mean, first you gotta love campy, and secondly you've got to, I don't know.
I appreciate it birthing things I enjoy because I enjoy the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Deep Space Nine is probably the slowest to me. But
It's less episodic and more like overarching.
Yeah.
yeah,
Things.
and there's a lot more. There's a lot more like talking.
I
Much
want to
less
rewatch
fighting.
it to watch like Garrick's like whole arc, but I have to sit through like Julian being the whiniest whiner that ever whined.
Yeah, Travis calls the original movie, like the original motion picture, he calls it C-SPAN in space, but I feel like Deep Space Nine is much more C-SPAN in space. Especially early on when it's like about the Bajoran religion and stuff. I'm just like, oh, shut up, I don't fucking care. So, and I also am like a blasphemer because I think Enterprise is a fucking class act, and I know a lot of people really don't like Enterprise. But
I saw a couple episodes of it, but I think I was like off at college when it came out, so I didn't have regular, you know.
it is worth investing the time in. Scott Bakula is a piece of of work. And there is an episode where it is Scott Bakula and the guy whose name is escaping me right now, who just died, who played Al on Quantum Leap, and they never get Bakula to say "oh boy," and I am a little bit spiteful about that, but that's probably my biggest problem with the whole series. So
Really?
yeah, what? How do you put them in a room together and you don't have Scott Bakula say "oh boy" in any way?
Yeah, they should have did a callback.
Like,
I
come
do remember
on.
that episode.
Be friends with us.
I will agree with that, Spence.
I mean,
I know a lot
I
of
think
people feel that way.
we all agree that the next gen is like
It's pretty
quintessential.
A tier there, yeah.
Yeah.
Picard, I mean,
Yeah, I have not
Next
watched.
gen is the best gen.
Yeah, I have not watched the new Picard series. I have not watched.
I haven't watched that
I
either.
haven't watched Journey. Is that the brand new one? I haven't watched the cartoon one yet. Like, I'm like super behind. But
I've heard
The
good
only-
things, but
like-
effort.
the only thing I'm
I
genuinely
don't have
not
time
trying
for
to
it.
watch is the original series. Like, if you have it on at your house and you have the original series on, I will go in the other room if that option exists.
But how can you not like it?
Yeah. Well, and Shatner can be a real fucking prick too. Like, the reason that a bunch of people don't know how to say George Takei's name right is because Shatner said it wrong. Even though he should have known better since they'd been friends
yeah.
for like, I don't know, decades.
Yeah, you should figure that out like in the first month.
Yeah, learn how to pronounce your friends' names. And this isn't like a difficulty because of an accent or a speech impediment. This is a choice. Like, no.
I have a friend's last name that I don't know how to pronounce. And after a point, it becomes embarrassing to ask. And so.
That's fair. But you also aren't doing press using their name.
I am not doing press. And I don't hear him announce his own name, you
Right.
know, 12
Right.
times a
So
day.
you're not doing press where you misname him repeatedly all over the place. And because you're the star, people think that you know what the hell you mean. And so people start pronouncing their name wrong.
Is that a
Discovery, that's the new one.
Christmas gift wrapped in your background?
I mean, vaguely, if you consider like those trash bags that are Christmas print over this giant box, yes.
Wow.
I didn't know when
Efficient.
my holidays were going to be because of mom's scheduling. So I'm actually going down next weekend to do early Christmas with her. So I had to be ahead of things because I didn't know when things were happening.
Right.
That's fair.
Just you guys are down this fascinating deep space Star Trek generations of all of the not knowing how to pronounce your friends' last names. And all I could think is that a Christmas present?
Dana keeping on top of things.
I don't know.
That's a good series.
Alright, I'm gonna look more into that, I don't know about that. I would probably really enjoy Lower Deck. I almost never get hung up on, like, it doesn't match my expectations or it doesn't, like, that kind of stuff. I'm not the kind of person who gets upset when I see a movie after I read a book. Like, I'm just not like that. So, I mean, unless it's particularly bizarre. Like, once in a while you'll see a movie where you're like, they just stole the book's name and wrote a whole different thing. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're muted.
Yep, figured it out. I'm okay with inspired by. I don't expect books to be word for word or movies to be word for word reincarnations of the book. I'm okay with different interpretations. I just refuse to read the book within a year of seeing the movie because I hate sitting there being like, ooh, I'm waiting for the line, you know, I want to just enjoy it.
Mm. Yeah, I don't tend to remember that stuff clearly enough to make it better.
I only get frustrated when I feel like there's a specific scene in a book that basically alters the main character's entire life, and then it gets left out in the movie because it's like, wait a minute, hold on. If you don't explain this trauma and how traumatizing it was and how it led her to be this way as an adult, no, everyone's gonna think she's just a giant piece of shit, and she's not. She just doesn't know how to cope with the shit she went through. But other than that,
Yeah.
I just like it when they insert fight scenes that had nothing to do with the plot and they take up way too much time.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I finally saw Stardust because it was about to come out, and then I was like, oh, I haven't read the book, and then I read the book, and I'm like, oh, can't watch it now, and then I forgot its existence for about a decade. And
I feel that.
Yeah, it's okay.
I feel
I
like
remember.
I've seen that.
It's Michelle Pfeiffer. It's a Neil Gaiman book, right?
Yep.
It's
I
like
don't know.
at least a decade old.
Yeah.
Probably more.
it came out in 07.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I'm slow. I'm very slow. Also, why I'm like, oh, hey, I was going to watch that series, but they just remade it. So do I watch the original? Still haven't gotten around to watching it. Oh, well, too late.
That's fair. I mean, I can't say shit about shit because the last superhero movie I saw Deadpool 2. And I saw the last 10 minutes of Venom while I was waiting for American Horror Story to start. And I saw the first Deadpool. And then I've seen some X-Men movies. That's the whole list. That's it. That's the whole list.
Wow.
Oh, I saw the last Spider-Man movie I saw was the one with the guy who was made of dust, the guy from Wings. That was what, 05?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
I think maybe.
We live different lives.
Yeah,
I
don't know.
like the new Spider-Man better than any of the old ones because he's like 80% less whiny, and the camera person doesn't like do 5 close-ups a movie of like his face looking tragic because what's the line? Superpowers require great power comes great responsibility. Looking all tragic and put upon as his world is crumbling around him. No, I want my quippy, like, whoops, Spider-Man, and I'm liking it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like superhero movies very much.
I just don't like whiny characters.
I grew up on, like, X-Men comics during, like, the big peak of the 90s, so, like...
I don't know if it was Facebook spam or not, but somebody said something about the X-Men comic coming back and taking up right where the old one left off.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Really?
think that might be
And
true.
just people messing with me, though.
There's been a lot of things changing with X-Men because of the property rights on the movies.
Yeah.
So they're doing a lot with them right now because now different companies can do different things and
Yeah.
they can bring in the X-Men into the Marvel universe, but there's like some weird thing else they're doing with it. I don't remember what it was. It's a whole thing.
So yes, the TV series, the revival of the series entitled X-Men 97 will be released on Disney Plus in 2023.
Yes, I did hear that.
So,
All right.
Yes.
which will continue the plot of the original series, which, you don't usually expect 20 years later.
Right.
They're trying to hit that nostalgia button.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know. Some dumb fucker tried to bring his show back like 27 years later, and somehow this one bitch I know won't stop talking about it.
That's a Twin Peaks reference, gang.
No, I thought it was an Animaniacs reference.
Although that Animaniacs isn't either, to be fair. I do enjoy the Animaniacs. Alright, we should do another sprint, because I think we might only have time for one. Let's see how it goes. Alright, let's do another one. In 3, 2, 1, go! Fast little bunny! this time, y'all. There's a gnat in here. It's driving me crazy. So just a warning, I might start clapping. How'd everybody do?
Still doing the same shit.
Word.
Fair enough.
Finishing this thought real quick, and then I'll be on.
I got 456. I've got almost 2,000 for the stream.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Of some of the things that I could write, and I might just do that because the night's still young.
Right. Spence got like 100 words. Then Seriousness said, when introducing a challenge or trial, how long do you spread out the explanations? That is a good question for not me. That's not a thing I do. And Morgan is apparently going to fight Venom. Mary said, can I say resetting my planner is writing related. I wasn't expecting to get much done right now. Anyway, at least I come hang out with you for a bit. I count planning as part of writing.
Absolutely.
We gotta do it.
Yeah. I've heard for, writing time, planning totally counts, but for productivity, it's a lot harder to count how much progress you've made in planning because it's so nebulous.
Yeah.
Right.
I've always thought that it was fascinating, the people who can sit down and just pull stuff out of the sky, and like they do it every day, and they publish every day, and it's just like, does your mind just live there?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like,
I was listening to some pantsers talk today, and one of them said whenever they get stuck, they sit there and they give themselves the exercise of think about 10 different ways it can go from there. And once they get to at least 10, they're like, oh, okay, this one's clearly the way we're going.
That's fair.
But I don't know. It's not my jam.
I play the what if game.
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much.
I look at dirty
right.
gifts. I can make that into a story real quick.
Right. Everybody has a method. And you find what works for you.
Genres definitely influence things.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't imagine being someone who would pants writing like a space opera. That sounds crazy to me.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
The pantsers I know are like, if I knew how it was going to end, I would be so bored of it. I can't keep focus on it when they try to outline.
Yeah, I can't know what the next scene is, but I can't know what's happening. Which makes this whole thing I'm working on.
I gotta
really
at least
hard.
have a direction to go,
Yeah, no, that ruins it.
Yeah, but I feel like that's one of the reasons why I don't write things like that. Because I feel like in order to write a space opera, I would need to have the outline, but I don't like to outline.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There's also the fact your readers don't know what order you wrote in, so you can go back and add in those layers and complexities and stuff.
That's true. This sounds like way more editing.
Tamara's like, I am done with the editing now. I can't even think about it.
I'm ready to just draft some shit.
That's fair.
My mind nearly broke when someone told me that they were a non-linear pantser, and they just like wrote whatever scene made sense, and when they thought of something, they'd like jump back and filter it through the whole thing, and by the time they finished the book, it was basically like a third draft because everything had been gone over so many times. And I'm like,
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
although this story, I've done that more often than I usually do. I'm like, ow, gotta go back and fix that.
The thing happened, and the thing before that did not happen, so now I gotta make that thing happen.
Yup.
I have
See,
to
and
fix
I'm
it
like, I'll make a note here that you need to put that at the beginning.
That's what I usually do, but a lot of these thoughts are like, oh, I needed this so that this can happen, and it's still getting me words, so I've jumped back and just put it in. So, I don't know if I'm turning into more of a pantser or more of a plotter, because I plotted this one a lot, but I'm jumping around a lot too. So I don't even know.
Plantster.
That's what I've been comfortably, but this time I planned so much. I thought I was tiptoeing into the planner world, but then I've jumped around so much. I think I'm all that tiptoeing into planner world has been backtracked.
You know, who needs labels, baby? Just be who you are, man.
Right, yeah. So
Yeah, I cannot, like, this whole writing with a co-writer has required planning. And
would you do it again?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I'm all
I-
yeah, she would.
I don't
under
think
duress.
I don't think I can answer that question until we've turned in the draft.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Gotten this sweet greenbacks.
It's not even that. It's just more like, is the draft going to be coherent at all?
Yeah.
Because I write it as it, like, almost always when you read something I've written, it came in that order.
That's how I usually am. So this is really weirding me out that I'm like, oh, realization. Let me go filter that through. But I have started labeling. They're not really chapters. They're more like scenes. Which point of view character it is, so I can jump back to about the right spot, because I don't name my chapters because that's just too much pressure.
I think it lends
Like
itself
title.
to certain kinds of stories.
Yeah.
Like, certain kinds of stories, naming the chapters is super useful, and people like really get something out of it. And I think in other stories it kind of takes away.
Yeah, this one might be good for it, but I have to know what the chapter looks like before I can give it a good name.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, space fantasy, it's a fantasy. I'm trying to lean it more fantasy than sci-fi.
Right.
So I think it would go well with some chapter names. But that's
Fair.
a lot of pressure, and I'm not putting that much
You
on
could
myself.
also, like, there's always also the option to do, like, sections or parts or something else. So you don't have to name as often as every chapter, because every chapter can be a lot.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right now it's chapter 1, chapter 2, X, chapter 2, Z, chapter 2, U, based on the characters' first names.
Nice.
And then chapter 3, V, R, U, or whatever the letters are.
Right.
Yeah. And at one point, I switch up the order of the chapters because one of the characters needs to be first. And I'm like, maybe I don't need to do that. I just need to give this person a point of, I don't know. They're not necessarily cycling evenly, and it's bothering me. Long story short.
That's fair. I've never let myself get hung up on, like, the evenness as long as the flow works. Like, I know there's some people who are like, I have chapters, they are, 2,000 to 3,000 words long period, that's it. Like, that's how long my chapters are, or whatever. And no, that's not a thing.
I've heard it's, like, really good to have shorter chapters when you have high energy action to, like, speed up the reading so that people
makes the pacing go faster.
Right.
Yeah.
One of my betas absolutely hated the length of my chapters. She was like, no, combine at least 3 of these, combine these 2. And I'm like, no, ma'am. There's a reason that they are different lengths.
Right. Yeah.
Calm down.
And for some people it does work. Some people have the same length chapters all the way through and it works fine for them, but that does not work for me.
That doesn't work for me either.
It's an extra reminder that not only are readers different, but writers are different too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, all right. Well, we are at the top of the hour.
Wait.
Whoa.
I was not ready for that.
Yeah.
I know, right?
So, what are we thinking? Are we ready to wrap? Do you guys need another one?
I need another one.
Okay.
I need another one.
whether or not I do it with you.
That's
It
fine.
will be done.
Yeah, it's fine. It makes no difference to me. So
I would like to do another one because I said that once we finished here, I was going to send it to my editor. So I need to do another one.
do you think one will do it? Hopefully.
That is a face that says, I don't know, but I'm going to try.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna need y'all to try real hard and
Okay.
to think real hard and manifest finishing for Tamara. I don't believe in manifesting. That was a joke. All right, and 3, 2, 1, go!
How what? Ah.
Hang on.
There we go. All right, that's time. How did everybody do? Looks like Caro dipped out. Thanks for coming, Caro, if you're still here. If not, thanks still, but you don't know I said that. Anyway, CJ will be over in a second.
Give me a second.
She's
She
on
might
the
come back to
couch.
watch the end.
She might.
I sent it.
Sent!
Hey.
Yay! Super excited.
Me too. Oh my god, now I can work on other shit.
It's so exciting.
Oh, she sent it?
Yes.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Michaela got 860.
Woo.
Yeah, that's a good sprint. That is a good one.
You know what? I just realized. Yep. Michaela Lovett. I was looking at some of my old YouTube videos from my Dana Gollin Writes channel.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And Michaela Lovett, tagged me. She was like one of the only people who tagged me, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Then I hadn't heard from her in forever, so it was very nice seeing you here today.
Yay.
Aww.
Aw, that's all the
That's
love.
a lovely story.
Mary got nowhere. Can't make up my mind on how I'm going to set up this traveler's notebook. You know, sometimes you've got to bake on it.
Thanks.
Sun Seriousness worked the trail without it being too much, 400 words. MM Ward got 328. Oh, trial. That's what Sun Seriousness meant. Sorry.
I just mathed and I got 408.
Nice.
So
That was a good
not
sprint.
sad at all. That's what I might get in a 25-minute sprint.
Yeah, that's awesome. That was a real good sprint.
I got 313, but I also finished the section.
Nice.
Awesome. Good. All right, so why don't we do some outros, and then we will go back to our lives or go find another sprint stream or
both.
whatever our little hearts desire. Let's go ahead and start with Morgan, since Morgan didn't even get to say hello.
Hi, I am Morgan Hazelwood. I am an actively queering fantasy author collecting that rejection pile, and I am writing a space fantasy. So you can find me everywhere sharing writing tips and writerly musings with the podcast of that name, or anywhere as Morgan Hazelwood, except Twitter, where I'm Morgan Hazelwood. And yeah, that's me. I'll be doing a live stream on Sunday afternoon.
Awesome. Tamara.
Hello, my name is Tamara Woods. I'm a Cozy Mystery author, and I write some spicy stuff on the side. Here's some things that are happening. One, I launched my Discord for my Patreon finally. So if you would like to get involved, you should join my Patreon. Also, I launched my merch. I have merch now. Isn't that weird? But you can buy stuff if you want to.
It's
There's
in your
a
link
sale
tree,
happening
right?
and stuff.
So
yeah,
cool.
it's all in the link tree.
There you go.
So yeah. Also, I have a Medium now under Tamara Woods. So I'm writing about like writerly stuff and mental health and whatever pops up. So all those links are in the link tree, as well as the other stuff. Yay!
Right. Awesome. And Dana.
I am Dana Gollin. I write erotica under my pen name Ava Fox. I, for one, am glad that Michaela Lovett is not dead and
Same.
that she is here with us tonight.
Very much the same.
Yes.
I do have a link tree, and so you can go and find all of my writings over on Medium because they just keep getting better every day.
I agree.
Awesome.
They do.
All right, CJ, why don't you go?
Hello, my name is CJ Bloyer. I'm a writer of things, and all my links are also down below. I'm here with Sarah for the duration of the weekend, and we're going to do silly things.
Yes, that is a fact.
Yay!
All
Is
right.
any of the silly things going to make it to the YouTubes?
Mayhap. We haven't filmed anything yet, to be real.
No. Although
that doesn't mean much.
That doesn't mean much. Sometimes it's one of those visits where we're like, the day before I leave, we're like, we should film something. Okay, what do you want to film? Let's do this ridiculous thing. Excellent.
Best friendship.
It do be like that. Alright, and I am Sarah Scharneber, and this is my channel, and this is where I do all this stupid shit. And I also have a Twitch where I do different stupid shit, mostly with video games. And I have a Twitter where I talk about stupid shit. And...
You have a podcast.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, I have a podcast with CJ and Tamara and Dina, where we talk about Twin Peaks, and we watch Twin Peaks, and there's clips, and you should still not watch it without watching this show. So,
right.
There you go. But we will see you guys all next Friday at 7 p.m. Central. What day will that be? That'll be the 3rd of December, so we will no longer be in NaNoWriMo. So good luck with all your projects, everybody who's working on it. I hope you all make your goals. And we will see you guys all next Friday. Bye!
Bye.